With today's meeting. Thank you all for being here. This is the Gary Sanitary District Board meeting. Today is Friday, March 6th, 2026. Will everyone please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, next on the agenda, we have roll call.
Commissioner William Allen.
Present.
Commissioner Ola Morris. Commissioner Willie Cook.
Present.
Commissioner Frida Graves. Commissioner Lawrence Batiste.
Present.
Attorney Nick Snow.
Present.
Executive Director Reagan Hatcher.
Present.
Finance Manager Jerome Foster.
Present.
And that's the end of roll call.
All right, with all commissioners present and members of the staff, we do have a quorum. Next on the agenda is certification, which I'll read aloud. Pursuant to Indiana law, section 5-14 through 1.5 through 6.1, I certify that prior to the start of today's meeting, there was an executive session held. There was nothing discussed in the executive session that was not indicated on the posted notice. That being in compliance with Indiana statutes, there were no final votes held during the executive session. Does any commissioner dissent? Okay, hearing none, we'll move along. Next on the agenda is bid opening. We have the procurement of sodium bisulfite.
Thank you, Mr. President. It looks like we have 3 bids that were received. The first one being from Alexander Chemicals.
Yeah, we got 4.
Oh, I thought there was 2 items on there.
Yeah, these all 4 are for.
These are all for the chemicals? Okay. All right. Yeah, they didn't tab it. That's the bond. Insurance warranty. See, I told you. All right. Tell me what I'm missing here. Yeah. So it's not, this is all the instructions. Estimated, this is all instruction. Bid summary. There we go.
And that should be for the year, and here's the rate.
Right. So the bid of Alexander Chemical Corporation states the undersigned offers to furnish sodium bisulfite to Gary Sanitary District in accordance with terms and conditions and contract documents for the sum of $1.90 per gallon and $190,900 total. So 1.909 per gallon or 190,900 total. That's the first one. Second one is submitted by PVS. P is in Peter, V is in Victor, S is in Sam. The bid of PVS Chemical Solutions. The undersigned offers to furnish sodium bisulfite in accordance with the terms and conditions in the contract documents for the sum of $1.75 per gallon and $262,500 total. $1.75 per gallon, $1.75, and $262,500 total. Third bid is submitted by Southern Ionics Incorporated. The undersigned offers to furnish sodium bisulfite to Gary Sanitary District in accordance with the terms and conditions of the contract for the sum of $2.10 per gallon and $210,000 total. So $2.10 on the gallon and $210,000 even for the total. The last one is truly sealed. This is a response from Catalent. Catalent Solutions Incorporated, pursuant to notices given, the undersigned offers to furnish sodium bisulfite to the Gary Sanitary District in accordance with the terms and conditions of the contract for the sum of $1.86 per gallon and $186,000 total. So $1.86 per gallon, $186,000 even for the total. That is all 4 of the bids that were received.
So we have 4 in person. Were there any bids submitted online?
No additional, no.
Okay. Pardon me?
Catalent, Catalynt.
Yep.
Is there more to that name? I feel like there was more on the Catalent Solutions or something, yeah. Catalent Solutions, Inc.
Okay, so that concludes the bid opening for the sodium bisulfite. Staff will review and come back with a recommendation at a later meeting. Next on the agenda, we have another bid opening. This is for the multi-zone heating and cooling unit. Project number 2026-RFQ-26. And it looks like we don't have any submissions in person, but we may have some online.
We have the one from ACMS Group. The address is 10769 Broadway in Crown Point, Indiana. And the information here.
And then it looks like we have a total lump sum of $348,000. And this was the sole bid?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So similar to the last bid, staff will review and come back with a recommendation. Okay, that concludes the bid openings. Next on the agenda, we have the minutes. We have 1.1 executive session and regular meeting minutes of February 20th, 2026. What is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on the minutes?
Zero no's.
With 5 ayes and 0 no's, the executive session and regular meeting minutes of February 20th, 2026 have been approved. Next, we have new business, 2.1. We have payroll earnings. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. I recommend a motion to approve GSD payroll earnings for period ending January 22nd, or correction, January 26, 2026 through February 8th, 2026, in the amount of $275,165.78.
Okay, we've received an overview and recommendation for 2.1. What is the pleasure of the board?
I move for passage, Mr. Chair.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded for payroll earnings. Any discussion on payroll? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Batiste?
Yes.
Commissioner Graves? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes, 0 no's.
With 5 ayes and 0 no's, payroll earnings in the amount of $275,165.78 between the period of January 26, 2026 through February 8, 2026 has been approved. Next, we have 2.2. This is a award of bid for Met Sewers Plumbing and Pumping LLC. This is for a sanitary sewer repair within the vicinity of 420 Cleveland Street, in the amount not to exceed $207,700. Is there anything that needs to be added by staff?
This is the, okay. This is the, from the bid that was open last meeting. And so this is the recommendation from that bid for 420 Cleveland Street.
Okay. After hearing the overview for item 2.2 and getting the recommendation, what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of item 2.2. That's the bid award to Mets.
Okay, motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion?
Just a question, when will this begin? When will the work begin? And
The work usually begins around a week after after the receipt of the notice to proceed.
okay.
Mhm.
Have we got a date, a week, 2 weeks, or what?
So it depends on if it's approved by the board. Once it's approved by the board, then we immediately start to write up the notice to proceed. As soon as we finish the notice to proceed, then we give that to the contractor.
Do we have any idea how long that work will be in progress?
The work is scheduled to be in progress for about 60 days. That's when it's scheduled. It can always finish sooner.
All right.
Any other discussion, questions, comments? All right, thank you. Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Batiste,
Yes.
Commissioner Graves, Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
Commissioner Morris,
Yes.
Commissioner Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, 2.2 has been approved, which reflects the award of bid to Met Sewers Plumbing and Pumping LLC for sanitary sewer repair work within the vicinity of 420 Cleveland Street for a not to exceed amount of $207,700. Next, we have on the agenda 2.3. This is Resolution SD 26-05. In summary, this resolution gives the board gives authority to the executive director to act on behalf of the organization in all matters related to negotiating and potential purchase of trash trucks for the needs of the solid waste disposal service. Is there anything that needs to be added?
No, I think you covered it sufficiently, Mr. Chair.
After hearing the overview for the resolution SD 26-05, what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, given the fact that we need these trucks, I move for passage.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any other discussion on the resolution? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Batiste,
Yes.
Commissioner Graves, Commissioner Cook,
Yes.
Commissioner Morris,
Yes.
Commissioner Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, resolution SD 26-05 has been approved. Next, we have 2.4. This is resolution SD 26-06. In summary, the Board of Commissioners hereby authorize the executive director to obtain a credit card for the sanitary district use. At this time, is there a motion for approval of resolution SD 2606?
I move for passage of this item, Mr. Chair.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion? Anything that needs to be added from staff? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please, for 2.4.
Commissioner Batiste,
Yes.
Commissioner Graves, Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, Resolution SD 26-06 has been approved. Next on the agenda brings us to claims. We have 3.1. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. I recommend a motion to approve GSD claims numbers 349 through 452 in the amount of $1,015,002.71.
After hearing the recommendation for claims, what is the pleasure of the board?
Move for passage, Mr. Chair.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on claims? Comments or questions? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Batiste?
Yes.
Commissioner Graves? Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris?
Yes.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes, 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, claims have been approved in the amount of $1,015,002.71. Next on the agenda is information updates. We have GSD plan activities. Mr. Alston?
All right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I don't have that much to update you guys on today, but just so you know, we had a couple of operators transfer to the trash department, so past few weeks we've been working on filling up the shift. So by next week, we should have all our shifts fully staffed now. After going through interviews. And just as you guys open the bids for sodium bisulfite, I'll be reviewing those bids today and make a recommendation for choosing a vendor by the next board meeting for our disinfection season. All the regulatory and compliance reports were completed. The net DMR, our monthly discharge monitoring report, OSHA, and Tier 2 hazardous chemicals inventory was updated this month. So that's complete. And then last but not least, our maintenance manager and his team with our instrumentation team have been constructing steel roof shelters over sensitive electrical equipment that's outside the plant at regulators and lift stations. So they're slowly building these structures in-house, and we're completing them one by one at different sites off-site. So that's helping keeping our equipment safe, and the operators who work on the electrical equipment in rain events keep them safe as well. So that's some good news, and that's all I really have today.
Hey, Tim, can you tell them, why we decided to do that work in-house instead of for the lift stations to protect the control boards instead
Yeah,
of?
so the materials we're getting, so the structures themselves, if you just buy them fully constructed and everything, they can cost about $20,000 or more. But our maintenance manager, he was able to find a vendor called Steel Cities. They're a local vendor, and we just get the materials from them, and he's building them himself with the maintenance team he has. So we're saving, and the materials cost about $1,300 compared to $20,000 for one structure. So we're saving a lot of money there. So that's some good news.
Oh, that is good. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Do we have any questions or comments regarding plan activity? All right, thank you so much. Next, under information updates, we have GSD construction activities. Mr. Anderson?
Hello, it's me again. Greetings, board. Everything's holding steady. The US 20 Complete Street project is still on hold for the winter. The planned work is to finish installing the storm sewer connections, and to possibly expand the pond. The 27th and Chase force main relocation is going strong. They're installing the force main going towards 22nd Avenue, and then they'll be continuing work to eventually connect into that manhole that's on 21st Avenue, where the line turns to gravity. We have a few projects, one project now that is active, and we're gonna have another one soon. But 2165 Baker Street is a CIPP lining project that is scheduled to be done March 16th. And we finished recently 355 King Street. So there you go. And that's what I have for my construction updates.
Do we have any comments or questions on construction activities?
I have none.
All right, thank you so much. Next on the agenda is discussion. Are there any commissioners that would like to have anything to discuss, any topics, items? Okay. Are there any requests to speak?
No, sir.
Okay. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Is there a second?
Second.
Signify by those by saying aye. Do we have any nays? All right, the ayes have it. Meeting adjourned. Meeting, again, today is Friday, March 6th, 2026. Could we please have roll call?
Director William Allen.
Present.
Director Ola Morris. Director Willie Cook.
Present.
Director Frida Graves. Director Lawrence Batiste.
Present.
Attorney Nick Snow.
Present.
Executive Director Reagan Hatcher. Finance Manager Jerome Foster. And that's the end of roll call.
Okay, with all directors present, and staff and other members, we do have a quorum. Next is certification. Pursuant to Indiana law, section 5-14-1.5-6.1, I certify that prior to the start of today's meeting, there was an executive session held, and there was nothing discussed in the executive session that was not indicated on the posted notice. That being in compliance with Indiana statutes, there were no final votes held during the executive session. Is any director dissent? Okay, hearing none, we'll move along. Next on the agenda is the minutes. We have 1.1. This is the executive session and regular meeting minutes of February 20th, 2026. What is the pleasure of the board?
Move for passage and acceptance of these minutes for February 20, 2026.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded for approval of the minutes for February 20th, 2026. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Director Batiste.
Yes.
Director Graves. Director Cook.
Yes.
Director Morris.
Yes.
Director Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, the executive session and regular meeting minutes of February 20th, 2026 have been approved. Next is new business. We have 2.1 payroll earnings. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. I recommend a motion to approve GSWMD payroll earnings for period ending January 26, 2026 through February 8th, 2026 in the amount of $43,992.87.
Okay, after hearing the overview and favorable recommendation for payroll earnings, what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of item 2.1.
Okay, motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second. Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on payroll earnings? Roll call, please.
Director Batiste.
Yes.
Director Graves. Director Cook.
Yes.
Director Morris.
Yes.
Director Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes, 0 noes.
For 5 ayes and 0 noes, payroll earnings in the amount of $43,992.87 has been approved. Next, we have 2.2. This is a professional service contract between the Gary Stormwater Management District and Clark Dietz. Did I say that right? Dietz. Engineering, for engineering tasks, for the flood control study and plans associated with 35th Avenue and 45th Avenue in the amount not to exceed $149,500. Anything to add?
Okay, I was waiting on your cue.
Sorry.
No, but so this project is for that corridor along 35th and 45th Avenue that is pretty much known for flooding. There is a sewer system that exists out there in those areas, but it has been found to be undersized, and so it doesn't properly handle the capacity. And so I've requested Clark Dietz help us with a flood control study and to develop some plans for those two areas to remedy the flooding issues that exist in those areas. And then I have Mustafa here from Clark Dietz to give you a little bit more about that.
Okay. We'll open up for a vote first and then circle back if we have any questions and discussion. All right, after hearing the recommendation for the contract approval, what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, move for passage, given the fact that this will solve these issues as outlined.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Now, are there any discussions, comments, questions?
Mr. Chair? I'd just like to say this is the beginning of a number of stormwater projects. We're really trying to focus on that this year to make sure that the standing water that we see in the most severe locations are addressed, and this is going to give us a really good start to figure out where to focus and to get designs to move forward with actual projects. So we're really trying to ramp up stormwater and stormwater projects this year.
Awesome. So this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Do we have any comments or questions? Just a couple quick questions. This service, is it just preliminary engineering services, or are there some elements that involve construction oversight?
Mr. President, directors, thank you for allowing me to address you. The package in front of you is in fact a study and a preparation of biddable documents, shovel-ready for the staff to identify funding sources or apply for. So it does not include post-bid services. And our expectation is to come to the district and present our findings. As Executive Director mentioned, this is sort of our foray into solving persistent problems. So we would present solutions, and then, depending on your pleasure, continue with preparing biddable documents.
And Mr. Chair, I'll just also add that we are seeing funding available for stormwater projects, but we have to be ready when the funding comes. As I mentioned to the board, we had a request from Congressman Frank Mervan's office that came out on Friday of last week that was due today. And so the only things we could really submit are the things where we do have the engineering work and the design work complete. So this will, even if we get 5 or 6 projects out of here, you know, we'll be ready to submit if the Little Calumet River Basin comes through or someone else comes through with some funding. So we just want to be ready and have these projects shovel ready so we can start when the money comes.
Right, because with preliminary engineering services, depending on the project, it could take multiple months.
Absolutely.
In order to get the assessment and engineering done. So it's nice to have plans shelf ready, so when funds come along for construction,
We're ready to go.
we're ready to go. Okay.
Thank you.
Any other comments or questions from the directors? All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can we please have roll call, please?
Director Batiste,
Yes.
Director Graves, Director Cook,
Yes.
Director Morris,
Yes.
Director Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, the contract between the district for stormwater management and Clark Dietz Engineering has been approved for not to exceed amount of $149,500. Next, we have 2.3. This is a certificate of final completion and release of retainage for Grimmer Construction for the Lake Street Drainage Project. This was the roadway that was reconstructed. It was Phase 2. The amount of release is $628,726.64. Yes, sir.
Yes, this is pretty much for the finalization of the project that has been done from 3rd Avenue going north towards the beach. We've pretty much been through the punch list and found that everything was satisfactory for release of final completion and retainage monies.
Okay. Thank you for the overview. What is the pleasure of the board for 2.3?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded for 2.3. Any discussion? Any comments or questions? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Director Batiste,
Yes.
Director Graves, Director Cook,
Yes.
Director Morris,
Yes.
Director Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, 2.3 has been approved. Next, we have claims 3.1. Mr. Foster?
Yes, I recommend a motion to approve GSW MD claim numbers 27 through 30 in the amount of $6,126.26.
Okay, we have a recommendation for acceptance of claims. What is the pleasure of the board?
Move for passage, Mr. Chair.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on claims? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Director Batiste,
Yes.
Director Graves, Director Cook,
Yes.
Director Morris, Director Allen.
Yes.
The vote is 5 ayes with 0 noes.
With 5 ayes and 0 noes, claims in the amount of $6,126.26 has been approved. Next, we have information updates. This is MS4.
Mr. Chair?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting today. We have Metric Environmental here, and we are working on our master agreement with them. They were able to come today and wanted to just give the board an update. I know the master agreement will be on our next board meeting, but I didn't want them to have to come back. Is this a good time for them to
Yeah, are
discuss?
they part of MS4 or separate?
They're stormwater,
Okay.
not MS4.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay?
Good afternoon. I'm
afternoon.
happy to be here today. Metric has been working with the Stormwater District for several years now. We helped put together the water quality management plan, the stormwater quality management plan. We helped update the ordinance, and we have 3 current task orders, 2 that we're actively working on, which are the 2 technical standards contracts, which the first one is sections 1 and 2 of the Stormwater Sanitary District Technical Standards Manual. Those updates are a requirement of the state's MS4 general permit, so that update will bring us into compliance with their expectations from the stormwater side. And then Jay requested, since we were updating those sections, that we do a full update of the entire manual. So sections 3 through 5 is the second task order. And then the third is one that is professional services. Yes, for review of stormwater permits for the city. Jay very much needs some assistance and support. And myself and Aileen Driscoll, who are the project management team, we are both former employees of IDEM and are very happy for the opportunity to help you guys on those services.
We appreciate the help.
Any way that we can. We know you guys have a lot on your plate.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now we have Ms. Leslie Thomas.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I
Afternoon.
just wanted to let you guys know how the MS4 program's been going. Just recently, on March 3rd, we went to our NICEWAG meeting. So those are actually something that they're held every month. And if you guys don't know what NICEWAG means, it's Northwest Indiana Stormwater Advisory Group. And that's they cover Lake County, Porter, and LaPorte. So the next thing, and I'm glad that Matrix is here, they actually are wrapping up our annual report. I was able to give them a big chunk, and they just basically finishing up for us. And so we're on task to have that prepared and submit to the state on April 1st. So we're really excited, and I would love for them to help us as much as possible. They have helped a lot. And I believe that's all that I have for report. Maybe next month, and we'll get a chance to talk about the going into, well, just to let you guys know again about kicking off the Earth Month. So I'll just say, I'll probably say that the next week, just so it can be refreshed and you guys participate in that. But that's pretty much all that we have. Did you guys have any questions?
Any questions, comments?
A little dead for us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Next, we have discussion. Are there any items or topics that need to be discussed at this time? Are there any requests to speak?
No, sir.
Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Is there a second?
Second.
Signified by all those by saying aye. Any nays? The ayes have it. Meeting has been adjourned. Thank you, everyone.